Okay, let's dive in. Today we're looking at some really valuable research, actually,
Oh, yeah. From who?
from Kevin Brake. His work, it consistently offers like really sharp insights.
Ah, right. Yeah, he's great. He does have this knack, doesn't he, for pulling complex stuff together.
Totally. And this time he's been digging into the perspectives on AI, specifically from, major figures
Okay, cool. Like
like
up,
like Satya Nadella at Microsoft and Sam Altman over at OpenAI.
right, right. The leader's really in the thick of it. Getting a handle on their viewpoints, yeah, that's critical for understanding the whole landscape, isn't it?
Exactly. So our mission, kind of in this deep dive, is to pull out the absolute key insights for you from Kevin Brake's look at these perspectives.
Sort of a shortcut then.
Yeah, basically. We want to give you a quick way to grasp what the people actually building and, rolling out this tech are focusing on, all based on Brake's rigorous analysis.
And what's fascinating, I think, about Brake's research here is how he manages to sift through maybe quite varied statements,
Hmm.
from different leaders.
Hmm.
And he still identifies these like powerful common threads, things that point to an undeniable reality about AI right now.
Right. It's not just him reporting what they said, he's synthesizing it, finding the core message.
Yeah.
And based on his deep dive into, well, their various statements, their strategies, the current trajectory of the tech, Kevin Brake gets to a very, very clear conclusion.
He does. There's this significant quote from his research that really um, encapsulates the situation he sees, drawing from these top perspectives.
Okay, what is it?
He states, and this is really the central takeaway he finds, AI is here, AI is growing, and we need to be ready for what comes next.
AI is here, AI is growing, and we need to be ready for what comes next.
AI is here, AI is growing, and we need to be ready for what comes next.
Wow, okay, that's Kevin Brake's powerful synthesis then. Coming from looking at Nadella, Altman, the current state of things?
Pretty direct.
Yeah, let's unpack that a bit through the lens of his research. He highlights that AI is here. That's not just, a technical observation.
Right.
It means AI is already impacting businesses, society, our daily lives.
And the is growing part.
Right.
So based on the sheer scale of investment we're seeing, the pace of model development, the increasing integration everywhere.
Which people like Nadella and Altman point to, right?
Yes.
Explicitly or indirectly.
Exactly. Brake notes that part suggests this isn't like a static thing. It's dynamic. It's accelerating.
Hmm.
He points out that while these leaders might differ on how AI should be developed, maybe, or regulated,
Here.
they seem to converge on the sheer velocity of the change, the speed.
Okay, so if AI is this present, rapidly expanding force as Brake's research, based on these leaders, suggests then that last part, we need to be ready.
Yeah, that becomes the crucial bit, the operational insight, you could say.
It shifts the whole focus, doesn't it? From debating if AI is coming to figuring out how we adapt now that it's clearly here and scaling up fast.
Which then raises that big question, well, what is readiness? What does that actually mean in this context?
Right.
And Brake's analysis seems to imply it's not just, understanding the code or the algorithms.
More than the tech specs.
Yeah, much more. It's grasping the implications across different sectors, considering potential societal shifts, recognizing we all kind of need to keep learning and adapting continuously.
So he's basically saying the scale and speed that people like Nadella and Altman are highlighting, it demands a proactive stance from us.
That seems to be the core message Brake pulls out.
Yeah, which naturally connects directly to you, listening right now. If Kevin Brake's synthesis of these really influential perspectives leads to this conclusion, AI is undeniably here, it's growing rapidly. What does that call for readiness mean for you? What specific areas, maybe, or implications does Brake's research make you think about? Personally, professionally?
Yeah, I mean, think about your own field for a second, or just your interest. Brake's look at these leaders, it touches on themes like the future of work, right? The nature of information itself, the need for new skills, readiness. From this angle, it involves actively exploring how AI intersects with your world.
Moving beyond just watching it happen.
Exactly. It's about getting past just observing AI to really understanding its potential influence on your job, your industry, maybe even just how you learn things or process information day to day.
Right. It's about translating that high-level strategic insight from Brake's research, this sense of confirmed presence and growth, into practical thought for your own life. What areas of potential AI impact, maybe related to that pace or scale he mentions, kind of stand out most to you?
It really is that sense of like informed urgency that Brake captures so well. It feels grounded,
Yeah.
grounded in the reality described by the people right at the forefront. And I think the grounding is what makes his call for readiness feel so compelling.
Okay. So let's leave you with this thought then, building directly on Kevin Brake, a powerful conclusion. AI is here, AI is growing, and we need to be ready for what comes next. Given that reality synthesized from the views of key figures, what does being ready truly mean for you in a tangible way? What's maybe one specific aspect of AI's growth or its impact that you can explore, or perhaps start preparing for starting today?